Hey, Frank.
Yeah, Bill?
We've been friends a long time, huh?
You said it, pal.
You know, you've always been there for me, and, well...
What is it, Bill?
I love you, man!
You're not getting my Bud Light, Bill.
Screw the Bud Light! I love you, Frank. I love you.
Okay, look.
I've been living a lie.
Look, you win, okay? Here's the beer.
It's you that I want, Frank.
Oh, here, really, you can have it all.
Not Jane, not the kids. It's you.
Take the beer!
For the great taste that won't fill you up and let you down, make it a Bud Light.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. And things have gotten a little out of control in the Bud Light battle, the backlash, as people continue to make their opinions heard. And now, after having several canceled events, things are getting pretty spicy. Now, we're going to have to figure out exactly, like, you know, this weekend when the sales numbers come out. All I have right now are basically anecdotal data from, you know, different bar owners and things like that who have spoken out about it. There haven't been actually any public Bud Light sales stuff. I mean, there's a lot of people saying, you know, you see a day ago, we've got some new data that I'm going to go over. I want to thank everyone for all your hardcore support of my coffee company, Coffee Brand Coffee. We had a record week this week because so many of you tried us out. Last time I'm going to mention it this week is I would love if you give us a try. We have 15 different organic teas. We're right here in the USA. We have tons of different options for teas. We have 15 plus different coffees that are available in whole bean and ground. Our company is completely apolitical. You'll never see any political tweets from us. We want everyone to buy our product. We're close to 50,000 customers at this point. We just launched strawberries and cream, which is flying off the shelves. Also, don't sleep on our cold brew sample packs. It just comes in a little bag that you put in a pitcher overnight, add some cream, and it's absolutely delicious. We have double caffeinated, our blueberry cobbler, maple pecan, salted caramel. All these are double caffeinated. We even have a decaf. So I would hope today on Friday, if you haven't yet, you give us a try. Coffeebrandcoffee.com, promo code The Quartering. You'll save, and the link will be in the description. And if you don't like it, I'll give you your money back. How about that too? I'm that confident. Budweiser Factory in Van Nuys, if I'm pronouncing that right, targeted with people calling in an explodey thing. The Anheuser-Busch Budweiser Factory was targeted with a threat on Thursday, prompting a sweep of the sprawling campus. The Los Angeles Police Department confirmed. An Anheuser-Busch employee confirmed to Patch that several Budweiser facilities across the nation were targeted with these type of threats as the company faces massive backlash for advertising partnership with Dylan Mulvaney. Now, I want to say this. I don't agree with that. I don't, I disavow that kind of thing. It's very similar, like swatting. It's not okay. There's several articles that are covering this as well. You see bigger picture, the Bud Light Company, Anheuser-Busch InBev, has tons of brands under its umbrella and is worth over $100 billion. We saw the stock initially plummet, but it's kind of crawled back a little bit. Thursday, though, Vox was copying into multiple emails apparently also sent to Anheuser-Busch saying that there were exploding things placed at various places at their company's locations. They responded by saying the safety of our employees is always a top priority. We are working with local law enforcement to ensure the security of our people. That's obviously not okay. But people are getting involved. People are getting emotional. People are pissed off. So you kind of understand why some people say this, but that's a little bit too far. They also canceled some like Clydesdale performances for safety reasons. They never really told us what those were or why they canceled it, but they did. Now, exclusive. Someone needs a drink. Bud Light marketing VP behind $6 billion Dylan Mulvaney mistake breaks cover from her $8 million Central Park home after bosses threw her under the bus. So This is somebody who lives in an $8 million home. I don't think I've ever even seen an $8 million home. I suppose maybe on vacation or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how big. I mean, I guess if you live in New York, an $8 million home might not be very impressive. But hey, leave a like on this video to help spread the word if you haven't yet. And also, remember this weekend, if you see something, say something. You see someone drinking a Bud Light, ask them when they're having their bottom surgery. You see someone drinking a Stella Artois, ask them how long it's been since they transitioned. You know, just help spread the word around and keep it up, because this is an interesting bit of an article. So now this woman has kind of become the face of the entire decision. And by the way, let's just do a quick live check here before I make the claim. We saw yesterday, you know, they finally admitted, like, publicly, that they were not that Bud Light was not going to be doing any marketing until further notice. Now, what that really means is they're really waiting for someone else to screw up so that they can take the heat off of them. But really, other than Nike, nobody else has really made this big of a mistake. And that's right. Now, 2 full weeks without marketing. Here's the thing. I know how marketing works. That's such an obvious dumb statement. But I mean, I happen to have a master's degree in marketing. But you don't need that to understand that when you do ads, people buy the stuff. For example, days when I implore people to check out Coffee Brand Coffee, and I say, hey, check out Strawberries and Cream or Blueberry Cobbler, or if you like unflavored coffee, our dark roast 004 or our Ethiopian light roast 002. If I don't say it, people don't buy it. And so when I ask people to earn their business, they generally oblige and give me a shot. In this case, Bud Light has not asked for anybody's business in 2 weeks. Now, I don't know how many new Budweiser customers are really out there to be obtained, but I'm saying, imagine having it shut down your entire company's marketing for going on 2 weeks. And then you remember that you're the vice president of that department. You've basically been banned from posting to social media for 2 weeks. Now, I suspect that they will break their silence this weekend. I just got a weird feeling, like a Sunday afternoon. I mean, we got the NBA playoffs starting. Is Bud Light really not going to... I mean, they let the finals of the NCAA tournament. They didn't advertise during it. Are they really going to not post anything on social media for the NBA playoffs? It's insane. I literally cannot believe it that they've gone this long without posting anything. Now, Bud Light's marketing exec has broken cover. By the way, now we know that this person is super rich for their brand that lost $6 billion. Vice President Alyssa Heinerscheid, 39, was spotted leaving her $7.5 million apartment, an $8 million apartment. I'm sure she really understands what it's like to drink Bud Light, flanked by 2 men to appear to be her security. So now this vice president of marketing is now being forced to travel with security. Now, I would never, I would never support anyone, obviously, even going up to her in public and saying anything. There's really no need for that. The most important thing you can do is not buy their product. Tell them that you're not buying their product. And when they post on social media again, remind everyone else. See, that's the thing. That's why they're not posting on social media, is because they have, like, still loyal fans, right? But when you post and like 20,000 people flood it, saying, hey, you're bad, now you're tainting your existing customers. Now they're all finding out. So that's the real reason they can't post. It's not because it's not working. It's because if they post, then even more of their customers are going to find out about this. It comes after this, when approached for comment on the fiasco, the brewing giant by dailymail.com on Thursday, she said no. It comes after insiders revealed that no one at the senior level at Anheuser-Busch was aware of the partnership. The decision to include Mulvaney in the campaign was taken by a low-level marketing staffer, two sources close to the Daily Wire said. The partnership was undertaken by some low-level marketing staffers who help manage hundreds of influencers' engagements, and it was a mistake. So they call it a mistake? Heinerscheid lives in a 3-bedroom bath. I don't really care. None of that's important. She was appointed to the role in July and has been blamed for the backlash against the brand for using Mulvaney to plug the beer. She had a brief conversation with doormen at the building before making the walk to a nearby hotel, happily chatting to two men who met her at the door. In pictures taken by the Daily Mail, the marketing staff can be seen laughing and smiling despite the backlash the company is facing. Just days before the business hemorrhaged stock, she was seen enjoying a walk with 3 female companions. She grinned as they went for a walk and visited the zoo before grabbing some coffee. I mean, don't you have to work? What is it with none of these people work? Of course, Heinerscheid has found herself at the middle of the storm, being blamed for the decision to hire the controversial Mulvaney. As market opened on Friday, Anheuser-Busch stock did rise about 0.5%, and shares rose to $64.63, up from $63, which was the bottom it had hit in the wake of the announcement. The beer giant stock roughly traded at over 5% decrease in the total share value. Mulvaney has posted several videos and Instagram images on Instagram for paid partnerships, but unclear exactly how much she was paid. On March 30th, Heinerscheid gave an interview to a business podcast in which she said she wanted to make Bud Light less fratty and more inclusive. I think those are the remarks, by the way. Those are the remarks that really resonated with people. Have you left a like on the video yet? The more we do, the more people find it. And by the way, if you're enjoying my coverage, hopefully you'll click that red subscribe button down below. I'm really, really hoping we get a Bud Light tweet this weekend because it's going to be glorious. So, you know, the commemorative cans and all this kind of stuff, it's interesting. People have had enough. We've seen this obviously with like just any time. People have had enough of it getting pushed in their face. That's really the part of it. It's like, look, you're turning a lot of people like me, which have always historically been a live and let live guy, into like, give me a break. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't, just give me a couple of months, all right, without cramming it down my throat, and I would be fine. But brands refuse to do that. And so I will continue to implore any Bud Light drinker that likes companies that love their customers, but also like coffee, tea, or cocoa, to try out coffeebrandcoffee.com, promo code TheQuartering. Give us a try today. I would really love to be able to earn your business. You can always check out the reviews. There is 4,213 reviews now in. We remain at a 4.8 out of 5 average review score. So I hope you'll give us a try. Screw Bud Light, and we'll talk to you again real soon.